Because what I did was I'm just going to give you a social audit if you were my client. I mean, I don't want to second guess Lisa one bit because she's doing way more than I am, and I want a piece of what she's doing.
Don't worry. This is your area of expertise, and
Um,
honestly, I'm not hitting the numbers I need.
no, okay, so I'm going to just share my screen.
Okay.
You can see that?
Yep.
Okay, so
There's my girl.
that's your girl. I know. She's gorgeous.
Baby girl. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, totally see it. Okay, so when I come to your website, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
How long have you had this website?
It keeps evolving. I've had the same web guy, Rex, since 2008. So I have several opt-ins. This is the first one.
Yep.
And it tends to do very well. The second one is download, book the free session,
Yep.
the free chapters. That does fairly well. Here's the app. That does pretty well. However, it was not capturing emails for the longest time. That was just bought out. So that is finally happening. One is a promotional tape, Scott's from the Radical Dating TV show that docuseries I did.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Hale, he did the best. There was 5 contestants. He was the only one that found love, and he gave me a wonderful testimonial.
Yeah.
And then that's a telesummit, Make Laugh Last. And then, some audio testimonials. And then again, books or opt-in.
You see, can I unsugarcoat everything?
Yeah, go ahead. Just speak clearly.
This doesn't appeal to me. There's too much text and not enough image. And I'll just give you an example.
Okay.
And I'm not saying my stuff's better, but tell me what you think.
Well, it's a pretty picture, but I don't know what you do.
No, one sec.
Okay.
Sorry, the internet's suddenly gone a little slow and I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay, so your site, Maria's site.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So just because the brain, they tell us that when you arrive on a website, you have 0.3 of a second to make a decision if you're in the right place or not.
Okay.
So mentally, what people do now is they're looking for a very, depending whether they're mobile or desktop, but let's just say desktop for now. They're looking for a very big, inviting image, and they're looking for a large headline. Like, so know what to say and how to say it, okay? And Maria's picture. And then here's a book, lots of space, but a huge, big-ass image. Here's our opt-in, okay? So look how much space and color. So then I look at yours. I'm overwhelmed with text, and I don't know what you do.
I see.
In that 0.3 of a second, and I don't know what the bounce rate is of your website, which is people who arrive who don't stay, I'm guessing it's pretty high. Does he give you that stat?
Mm-hmm.
Does he give you the stat of what the bounce rate is?
Does it give me the what?
It's called the bounce rate on Google, which is when people arrive on your website, but they don't go further than the homepage.
Oh, okay.
It's expressed in a percentage. So a good website would be 30 to 40%. An okay website would be about 55%. A non-performing website will be 70 to 80%.
Okay.
I mean, your kind of person that's looking for you is hungry for knowledge. So that might compensate for the design. But I'd be curious because, I mean, you're stunning. I mean, you have amazing pictures of you, but they're not big enough.
Yeah.
They need to be this, they need to literally be this big.
Okay.
So this is modern. This is what, if you look at my website, Jeff Walker, Lisa's, they all look like this. Lots of broke color, but you're in the face, but in a tactical way. So, if we look at, just go to jeffwalker.com. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, you do Jeff Walker?
I don't do him, but I respect him enormously. But again, you see the image?
Yeah.
Right there. Build a business you love, live the life of your dreams, PLF. It's right there.
Got it. Okay.
Go to Lisa. and she's recently redone her site, but huge big image, huge big headline.
Yeah.
So I think that's honestly that's what we're missing to begin with.
Yeah.
This is like an insight. This is not a homepage for me.
Yeah.
In the design, the biggest thing that we have to work on is your blog, because this is your knowledge coming out into the world, and I couldn't even find the blog. So when I get to the blog, and let's just say, use your mindset to beat the winter blues. Awesome. You know, it was Blue Monday this week. Everybody get their credit cards. It's like the most depressing day of the year. So fantastic. So that's the day the blog should have gone out. And then I get, so I'm interested. Use your mindset to beat winter blues. Thank you to Consumer Health for printing my article. So there is no article. So I then have to do another click to find it. So right now I have 3 clicks and I still haven't got what I need. So lost them. And then every blog you have has this huge paragraph about you. And it's not necessary. You need you've got the authorship, it's called the author tag. You need your photograph and just 3 simple lines, like how you help somebody. I'm recording this, I'll give it to you. How you help, but right now we're almost vomiting all over somebody, like, this is what I am, and this is what I do, and this is what I do, and it's like, it's too much. Okay. All of these hashtags don't need to be there, but the category tags, and then right now they've got to go all the way to the bottom to sign up. Whereas you've got all of this real estate right here, which is, that's your sign up. That's the hottest real estate on your website, and it's empty. I mean, there's so much great content in this website. It's amazing. But what I don't...
I have a ton of content.
Unbelievably so. But what I don't get is you. I'm not getting Riana, and I'm not understanding you, because without a question, the first thing that should be on your website, just underneath here, it should be a full banner image, 1 title, like 6 words, ideally. So, you know, if you look at Lisa, be you, sell more, love your life, 7 words. Jeff, build a business you love, live life, 8 words. You know.
Yeah.
Maria, 8 words. You gotta say it in because the brain's reading this in 0.3 of a second.
Okay.
So that's, truthfully, I think that's a big part of why you're not getting the web traffic that you need.
Yeah.
We're overwhelming people with content, because you know so much and you want to get it over, but you know what's not on the homepage is you talking to me. I would love a 30-second.
It says, I'll help you overcome your fears and frustrations, but it's not.
I want to get in touch with you. So okay, so I'm going to leave the website for now, because I could be very passionate about that. So I go to your Google Plus, because this is where Google indexes you. You know, as a speaker. Yeah. The last post was 3 years ago.
I don't even know about this. Yeah. Google Plus.
This is Google's own social media platform. It's called Google Plus right here.
I think I have a homepage.
These are all links. So this is the link here, right?
How about Coach Riana Milne? Is it under there?
It might be, but this is the link on your website. So this is what Google is. When Google indexes your website, it knows this link, and as I say, it's got a good header. But if we're going to put content anywhere, it should. And then the post was there 14. So we're 100% missing out on feeding the Google machine. Yeah, this is not hard. This is not expensive. I go to your YouTube channel, which is where you should be incredible. Yeah. And we've got the app, we've got the books, we've got the address, book the coaching session, all the letters. There's so many words. I just want a simple picture of you that tells me you can help me. I mean, this is just my personal branding statement, but because you've got a lot of interviews here, but what there isn't, there needs to be an intro video from you right at the top telling me who you are and what you do. I do have one. I'm sure you do, but it's supposed to be here. And because I'm coming as a subscriber, and it's not there. So there's a ton of things that we could do to fix very easily to make a big difference. Because you've got more content than I. So let me just check this. I've got 60 videos if you go to my video page. Yeah. So yeah, See, oh, wait a minute. Now you've got another Google Plus page here, which was only 2 days ago.
Yeah, I do post on Google Plus. So
Okay,
what is this under?
So the link on your website is wrong. We just need to change that link because this is going to a page. But that's a link that Google's indexing from your website, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that would be that. So then I get to your LinkedIn.
I try to keep that pretty well posted.
You do. But the biggest thing that we're missing is like the whole idea of this line on LinkedIn is for you to tell me how you can help me, not to tell me how educated you are. So that'll come down here with your, all these different things that you've done. I'll get that. But this line is
not the credentials.
My shit, So we're missing the line. We got lots. Sorry, 1 second. We got lots of good stuff here. It's not the right way to do it because I'm not even sure what this link is, but this should be a simple,
Psychology Today. There's my
simple link to your website, a simple link to your blog, simple link to your Facebook page. It's good to have the book. So there's stuff there, but it's messy. It's
jumbled. Psychology Today. That could even come out.
The biggest thing that we could do with your LinkedIn is LinkedIn articles because you have a lot of followers, right?
Yeah.
But when I look at your articles, the last one you wrote was January 2017. So
I do a lot of announcements about podcasts and all that.
But LinkedIn got bought out by Microsoft. So what happens is LinkedIn is trying to be a mini Google, but keeping within LinkedIn. So your biggest opportunity to get your blog out is not your website; it's on LinkedIn.
I have to connect the two.
Yeah. So you don't even connect it. You don't even connect it. You completely repurpose it. You take the whole content from your website and you put it on LinkedIn. It's not duplicate content on Google. It's completely separate, and that will make a huge difference because my clients get way more leads and content generation out of their LinkedIn profile than their website. Because that's where the professionals that hang out. They don't leave LinkedIn because there's no more fluff on LinkedIn. It's just stuff that they need. So there's a huge opportunity to be in there. Okay, that's therapy. I mean, all these backlinks are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. This perhaps, between Twitter and Instagram, are probably your biggest opportunities to connect with people.
Okay.
It's actually one of your lowest followings. Because you post each day, but really we're not posting, we're broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to put on this thing. I don't even know how to
I'm not sugarcoating.
Someone who posts, like who signs up. I don't even know how to say thank you for following me. I don't know.
That can be automated, but this is text messaging between you and me on Twitter. That's basically what it is.
I thought that's what it is. What it's for.
It is, and you've got a ton of people that you could be having conversations with, and we're not. We're literally broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't understand really the best way to use this.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So there's that piece to it, and then when we get to Facebook, again, great picture of you. We're using the same header for everything. I'm in mental.
Well, for branding, I did. I bought into that 3 years.
Good, but it's mental overload because for me, what I'm trying to do is just reach somebody and just sort of find what they do. And it says you're a coach in Delray, Florida, which is fine.
Well, I'm more global.
But you're global, so that's the wrong title. And then when I go to the posts, there's a coach-a-thon, there's all these Louise. I mean, these are all good posts, but they're not connecting me with you.
Well, sometimes if you scroll down, I put other stuff on there. That's a podcast. That's a webinar event.
Yeah.
I have to post when I'm on a podcast, so I have to put those people out there.
Yeah. I mean, they love.
And that was just a few days ago.
Yeah,
so.
I love the reel here. But our numbers are not helping us. We've got to look at how we, because it's a connection point that people, once people know who you are and what you do, so that know, like, trust journey, they'll find ways of getting in touch with you. But for me, I mean, I can totally see why it's not working in the social media world. And then, I could go on and on, but Let me just come back to my.
I mean, I have posts, you know, the quotes with the pictures and all that, but I get so busy and wrapped up with just blasting everything out there that.
I know. But I know who you are. I know you're a
Mhm.
lovely soul, and I know you care for people.
Thank you.
And we have to sort of transmute that message in 0.3 of a second to get them to start that journey. And I think we're being overly academic about trying to do that, rather than just appeal to the raw human emotion, like, you're in pain, I get it, I've been in pain too, and I want to help you.
You're in pain and I want to help. Yeah.
That's really the crux of what you do. I mean, yes, you've got lots of letters behind your name, and yes, you're well known all over the world. That's awesome. But this whole PSPS thing that Lisa talks about, I don't think we're close to banging that out in the instant messaging that, as I said, I keep going back at 0.3 of a second. Yes, no. Probably not. Because they're not signing up. They're not buying in.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard your Speak to Self talk, which I would love to go find and read.
Which one? I could send it to you.
Yeah, I would love to actually listen to it properly.
Okay. My webinar replay tape.
One of my favorite things to do is when I work with a client, is to assimilate their Speak to Self talk and then deliver it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
I did this recently with Jennifer Deep Stratton and her husband, because I heard her Speak to Self talk and she didn't close the audience. And she was really surprised because it was a 3-day event and she hoped to get like 6 or 7 people signed for her year-long program. And she got 3, 2 of which she already had in the bag. So she didn't convert her audience.
Right.
And afterwards I said, Jennifer, you didn't connect with the audience. There was nothing that you told me in your story.
Even in Vegas, Jonathan, I had, in my demo reel, there was a Black woman that spoke up. She goes, you really connected to me. She's sitting there nodding her head. She had tears in her eyes.
Yeah.
Jeff said, wow, like, I really feel that you want to help and I totally get your message now. So who was there seemed attached, but they weren't buying.
Okay. So I need to hear that talk because... Yeah, I need to hear that talk because I don't think that's coming across in the way I find you online right now.
Okay.
So so you have all the branding pieces, you have all the platforms, you have more content than probably anybody I work with, but we're not using it properly.
Yeah.
There's some very simple ways to reuse that content a lot more effectively. But it all starts with that initial, homepage of the website, which, as I say, look at Lisa and look at Jeff Walker and then look at you. We're not on the same plane.
Can I use the same headshot that I use on
Absolutely.
Facebook? It's good enough.
Your photography is great.
Okay. I thought it looked like me and got a good feel about it.
It really does. I mean, all of that is good.
Okay, good.
What we're not doing is we're not engaging our audience, I don't believe, in a way that we should and could.
Yeah.
So you said to me, I got this, I just need this one piece to get, I think there's more to it than that, really.
Yeah.
And it's all doable and it's not huge money.
It's been a rough year, Jonathan. I'm like, I took a renter in till May. So I can have like monthly money coming in. And I told Lisa, see that. I said, Lisa, something's got to change. Like, this investment I thought would have been paying off much more at this point. It's December and I'm struggling. It's January and I'm struggling. This cannot be.
And what did she say?
Well, she wanted me to sign up for her friggin' 90-day thing. And I'm just like, I went to bed. I prayed on it. I said, you know what? I can't do another 10 grand and have the same result. I think it's a deeper messaging thing that's lacking.
So she wanted
I think what would be helpful too is to send you my testimonial pages.
Yeah.
And see their words and how I do change lives. Now, last January, February, the majority of my people knew me live. They met me live in Delray. So knowing me live is not coming across as knowing me virtually.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
However, when people see a podcast, or They're like, wow, I really feel your passion. You love what you do.
That's because they're actually getting the real you directly.
Yeah. But the image, the media shit is not pulling together with when I'm live.
Yeah. The other thing with your opt-in, the free strategy session, I think it's too easy to get one. I don't think there's a perceived value in getting a one-on-one with you for free.
It says $500, but
yeah, but there's no.
I do make them fill out a couple of forms, and I can send those to you.
Yeah.
One, when they start filling that out, they do send me 2 to 4 pages of their story.
Wow.
So I know they're invested in. They go back to their past. You can feel the emotion in their writing. So those people I know are invested. So they have to do those forms. And then I got the Lisa's checklist. I'm ready to change my life, blah, blah, blah. But the one form, if they're writing a lot, I think they're invested. But I heard too many times, I love what you do. I don't have the money. So that's why the new message, you know, I help high achievers who still are unhappy in life.
Yes. And they're on LinkedIn.
They are on LinkedIn, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching. I have to do a masterclass for the classes at 10 o'clock today, so I'm just watching my watch because I got to prep for that too. Because so many people said to me, "How the heck do you do what you do and make that kind of money?" I just do this, and they went, "Can you show me?" And I said, "You know, I'm going to run a masterclass just for you guys. I'm not going to sell you anything. I'm just going to show you how I teach and how it works." And
do you do the actual work, or you only teach people to do it for themselves?
Oh no, we do both. I mean, this is this is my client list right now.
Holy cow! Do you even have time for one more?
Yes. Yeah, no, we do. I mean, I have a team of 9 people.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just me. If you look at my website under the tribe, you'll see. I think you met Lindsay at the retreat in July.
Yeah.
So she helps me with my content, with my clients, and the web design. Then I have 3 other people sort of in our graphic team who work with social media. Then I have photographers and videographers and other SEO AdWords experts as well. So we have a whole suite of services that I never advertise because we're always in demand. So
I mean, I want somebody that really relates to my message and what I'm doing, and understands that the dating field for coaches is on so overload. What's going to make me look different than everybody else as a dating coach?
Yeah.
I need that to be really clear.
Yeah. And I don't think it's that hard to do. I just don't think we're nailing it right now.
Yeah.
Let me dwell on that.
I had one line from Turning Toxic to Terrific for couples. And the couples program is called Relationship Rescue. I mean, people get that. It's quick. It's to the point.
Yeah.
For the singles, it was, you know, I help you attract emotionally healthy, evolved, conscious love. Because emotionally healthy is, you know, they're not getting those kinds of people. They're getting toxic people.
Yeah.
But it's got to be quicker to the point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I also say a lot, you know, same person, different face.
Yeah.
The toxic cycle keeps reinventing itself.
Okay.
So what do you think I mean, John? Spell it out to me.
Okay, let me look over this more because this is a mastermind, and I did, you know, so this deliberate is a mastermind.
Okay.
Let me spend a bit more time because if you could send me your Speak to Sell talk, I'd love to see that.
I'll send you the testimonials, what people do for an opt-in.
Yeah.
I may even forward one that's sent to me so you can see the level that they write.
Yeah, and then let's book that. I'll send you I'll read that over the weekend. I'll send you my calendar and let's book a strategy session for next week.
Okay.
Much clearer idea about.
I'm not looking for a group experience. I don't want the group experience and the Riana go ahead and go do it. I want someone to do it for me and do it right, and it's done.
I'm actually doing that for Jennifer Patterson right now.
Okay.
That's the girl in Bermuda and she just said, I don't want to learn. I just need it done, and this is what it needs to look like at this level.
I need it done quick, and you know, the marketing. I mean, like I said, I invested a year ago in all the headers. I like my colors. People look at my website and say, I love your website. So I don't want to deviate too much from, they're getting good quality there. But, and they like the colors and the feel, like purple is, you know, a color of love. It's a spiritual color.
Oh,
So
yeah, no, I think a lot of things are right. I just think the messaging is too,
the words are too much.
Yeah. Okay. Send me that stuff. I'll look at it.
You're right. I'm academic. That's what I got to get away from. And yet it still makes sales and people get what I do.
Yeah. And they need, because they're getting that emotional connection when they're listening to on the podcast or hearing you speak.
Yeah.
We got to take that same emotional connection and put it into your media.
Yes.
You can do that.
Media is lacking that piece.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Next week, how much time do you need?
Well, it's normally 45 minutes when I do a strategy session. So,
yeah, but this was good because I just want to let you know up front, I don't want a group thing.
No,
and I wanted was like more specialized and maybe what you do for most. There's a lot of shit exists. I don't even know if you saw my app yet, my relationship code.
I haven't looked at it yet. No, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I will. So yeah, so I got to shoot. I've recorded this. So I'll send you a copy of this recording as well, so you can just dwell on that. And then I'll send you a link to the calendar, and we'll get together next week.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too.